Hello, Jason here. Today is September 1st, and this is your aftermarket update. So we did have a good day here at the Oil Trading Group. In fact, I'm going to draw your attention to the top right-hand corner where you'll look at the combine all accounts. We had finished the day with a net current day P&L of 128 ticks or $1,281. The gross P&L was 1620. So the commissions, as you could tell, as you could see here, was 338.56. That was a lot of commission. That was a lot of trading today. That begins to start to tell the story of the way today was. I'm going to draw your attention here to this chart, and the daily range today was 400. Here, let's just go to the end here. The daily range today was 472 ticks. The 10-day average is 262 ticks. And the 20-day average is 207 ticks. So again, huge range expansion again over what we have been expecting to see on a 10-day and 20-day average. Now, this is the fourth day in a row going back into last week where we have had ranges that have expanded in excess of 350 ticks and on most days over 400 ticks. Volume again was extremely high. This was a volatile market today. And so this day was not without its challenges. In fact, I went a little bit beyond what I would normally like to do in terms of drawdown today. So again, you can see with the commissions here that we had a very expensive commission day. That means I had a lot of trades, and I did. I had a lot of trades. I traded all the way till the end of the session today, where I was able to pick up a 301 tick trade, which ends up being the OTG trade of the day. That's the good news. It put me up on the day. But you could see if I picked up a 301 tick and I was 1620, then I was down 150 ticks going into that trade, right? So make no mistake about it. This was a difficult day, and that trade saved me in the end. Now, before that, I was down, and I was down fairly significantly to the point where I was about to quit trading on the day. And then I got up again. I got up a small amount, 40, 50 ticks, and then I went down again, trading this volatile market. So I went a little bit against what I would normally do today, and I'm going to show you why here. If you take a look, it's about 5:30 in the morning. We were all the way up here at 48.87, and we did do what I think we normally would do. We go step to step to step to step to step, back up again, and we follow these steps. And what we did today is we tried to play inside these steps, and there was a lot of sideways activity going on inside of these steps until we finally hit the one runner that we hit. If you are not comfortable trading this way, or you are undercapitalized, or you are overextending what you should be doing on a particular trade, then you couldn't have kept up today. In fact, me being where I'm at, I almost couldn't keep up today, right? I went deeper and into a bigger hole than I would normally like to go to on a particular day. But I had extreme confidence that because of this volatility that we were going to end up being at one of the levels that we were anticipating or targeting. And that is what we ended up doing. So I'm going to explain this last trade of the day for you here. It's the OTG trade of the day. And it was for 301 ticks. By the way, it is also important to note that the only reason that we were able to stick around as long as we were today is because we have been able to implement this paradigm shift in terms of risk, and we were able to keep these trades lower, the losing lower and lower, and then we were able to hit this big home run. Now, I do want to show you one other chart here. I want to show you this one other chart. This is on your 1 minute, and I just simply want to focus in here if I can expand this. This is the average daily range on your 1 minute chart, okay? And so look at this. This is 20 ticks on your daily range. This is 15, 16 ticks, 14 ticks. And what happened to me early in the session, there's 16 ticks. That's at 9:30 in the morning. Up here at 8 o'clock in the morning, we're at 19 ticks. This is your 1 minute chart. If I switch this over to a 5 minute chart, you'll see here that the ranges were in the 30s, right? Here, the daily range for a particular bar got to be 44 up here, right? And this is right around 11 a.m. this morning. But for typically here on the 1 minute chart today, you could see that we were at 20 ticks, 15 to 20 ticks all day. Why is that important, you ask? Well, that's important because when you have a 10 tick stop and the market is averaging 15 to 20 ticks per 1 minute bar, you're getting stopped out a lot. And that's exactly what happened to me today. The market was moving in these bigger ranges, right? 15, 20 tick ranges per bar, average true range per bar. And I was getting dinked out quite a bit with my 10 tick stops. So when I show you the stats in the blog post here today, one of the things you're going to notice is that my largest losing trade was like 25 ticks per contract. And the reason for that is because I did expand some of these stops out just a little bit bigger so that we could accommodate this bigger average true range on each one of these 1 minute bars. All right, so let's talk about the OTG trade of the day and why we got in. In fact, I got in after I had just gotten taken out for break even. So what we were looking at as we were leading into this OTG trade of the day is we had all of this zigzag activity going back and forth, and I got chopped up right in this area because every time I thought we were about to break and go, we came back and it took me out. I thought we were going to break and go to the top side. It came back and took me out. And what I ended up doing here is the first trade that I got into was I was looking for a break of this level right here. So I drew a trend line down below here. 812, I want you to look at these numbers. 812, 565, 1254. And then we had this break here down to 2074. All of these are lower highs on what is increasing volume. So 812, 1254, 2074. They were coming down into these levels, and for what this meant for me was that the selling absorption, or the selling volume was being absorbed as we hit these levels. Once we came up and broke my first target, my first objective here, we got up here at this 78, 79 level, right up in here. It ends up running a pretty fair distance, and then comes back and takes me out right around break even down in this level right here. In fact, I'd added one and ended up taking me out at break even right down in this area here. This green dot here represents the trade plan here, the higher time frame move at 1:01 p.m. We were looking for a particular move to occur with the probability long. This was at 1:01 p.m. And we tagged right down into, again, 1830, 1467 on the peak of this bar where the price action had held once before. This time it was acting as resistance. This time this area acted as support. And I end up getting in right up here at this 95 level, right in this area here. Then the market shoots. We were looking for take out this target up here at 4680. And I'll let you watch the video. I end up getting out around 74. I end up getting out right in this area up here as it begins to go. And that was on a 5 lot. Let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, ended up being a 5 lot that we took it right up here to this level. It did end up taking out my target up here at 4680. But the reason that I got in was, again, we were making these series of lower lows. We were making lower lows here, higher lows rather. These are higher lows. We were making higher lows here. We came down into volume, all of this selling pressure being absorbed. I end up getting in right around 95 on the break, right in this area, and then off we go. And the rest, as they say, is history. But again, one of the things that I want to tell you that is very important for you to understand, this was not an easy day. If you were in the beginning of the session, you saw me having a very difficult time trading with the 10 tick stop, with the average true range being about 14 ticks. And even though we were correct on a lot of our ideas as to the direction of the market, we ended up getting stopped out quite a bit initially early in the session because of, again, the average true range and our stops being tight. But as we continued on throughout the day, we still had this idea that the market was going to move up to its target, and we finally caught that one runner that ended up being the OTG trade of the day. So I'm going to let you watch this OTG trade in its entirety. It is about 13 and a half minutes long, but I think it's worth the watch. So without further ado, here is the OTG trade of the day. Okay, right here, 95, 96, right in this area. Okay. Again, time frame for a move with the probability long. I'm not going to add this time. Yeah, you'll add at 20 and 30. Stop at 79. And the add actually is 10 and 26. It's actually 10 and 10 more later would be 20, but I'm going to make that 26. This is the time frame for a move with the probability long on the open of that bar right there, and it is, stop is 74. Stop is 74. There's 92, 93. Adding at 10. Adding at 26. 204 following it up here. Okay, 204 following it up. This is the time frame for a move with the probability long here. Break even again. 10 on the add, then 26 on the add. Man, it had to take me out first, right? And how high did we get there? We just got to 07. Stop is at 95. I'm going to add at 10. And I know we've got that level up there at 13. That'll bring the stop to break even. Will be 0. Will be 95. Or sorry, 00. Telling you, I have this idea that we are going to make a break for. We're going to come back, and this market's going to rally to end the day up there around that minor level. Once we gain a foothold above the break, if we do. 95 is the stop. This should be a steep push into the next 10-15 minutes here. We've got a pretty steep looking push here. Okay. I added, there's your 13 again. 15 this time. 16. 18, 19, 20. All right, so here we go. 2021. Let's go. Get up through it. 26 is the next add. Come on. Fight your way up through it here. And the target is up here at 80. That's your target, is 80. Okay, you added again at 26. And they're on a 4 lot now from 07. Okay, come back and check 15 and then 13 and then go again. Come back and check that 13 and then go. We're looking to get up to 80. Going to add again at 36. Add 1 at 36. There's 33, 34. Let's go ahead and bring this up to 12 here on the trail stop. Bring that add to 41. Bring that add to 41. Okay, there you go. Your target is 80 up there. Okay, your target is 80. And I'm on a 5 lot. Your target is 80. Let's see here. We'll go right up here to 30 on the 32 on the trail stop here now. Target is 80. There's 63, 64, 69, 70. Your target is 80. Bring the trail stop underneath fair value to 44. Your target is 80. Trail stop now 54. There's 71, 72. We should get to 80. 54 is the trail stop here. 54 is the trail stop. Come on, get back up through it. Actually, 47, 48 is the trail stop. 48 is the trail stop. We may come back and check 50. There's 49. 44 is the trail stop. We should make it up to 80. We should make it to 80. 57, 58. Oh, come on. Get back up north of it here. Don't fail out of it. Let's keep going. We should make it to 80 here. I'm telling you right now, we should make it to 80. And we might only get to 77. Let's see if we can hang around here. This should last. This should actually pick up some more speed here. Bringing the trail stop, my average in here is 14. I'm going to bring it down to 36. This is just wide sweeps here. Stop is at 36. These are wide sweeps. I want to get out. I want to stay around underneath this 40-50 area here, as I do believe we're going to head to 80. We need to get through now. Get back north of 59.60. We should pick up the pace here for the next 10 minutes. And what's the high on this bar? 60. So you need to close 60 or higher here. Sitting on top of fair value now. Need to close 60 or higher. 56, 57. There's 58, 59, 60, 61. Target is 80. Your target is 80. Come on. 62, 63. There's 64, 65, 66. Go ahead and bring this stop back to 48. There's 69, 70. We got to get through that 73. There's 68, 69. Come on, don't fart around here and come all the way back. Get up through this area here. 66, 67. See if we can get through 72, 73. You got a high up here. We got to get through at 69. A high at 69 we got to get through. Got about 4 minutes before I'll start to get nervous about it staying long. No, come on. Do not all roll all the way down the hill here. 36 is the stop. Oh, boy, that was close. Come on, stay above it here. Get through here. Come on, keep pushing. Get all the way up here. Get above fair value again. Let's go. Do not fail out of this. Come on, push back up here. 47, 48. The stop is 34. There we go. 55, 56. Get up through it. Come on, one more push up here. One more push. 55, 56. We're going to 80, I believe. Come on, 57, 58, 59, 60. All the way up to 80. Come on, all the way up to 80. There's 63 again. Get all the way up to 80 here. Come on, all the way up to 80. Your target is 80. Let's go. 63. We've got to get north of 63. Come on, stay in this thing here. Do not roll out. Stop is 34. 55, 56, 57, 58. There's 65 again. Let's go. We are 15 ticks from home. That's nothing for this kind of action. We should be able to get there. Let's go. Come on, 64, 65. 66 and 69. Those are the next two areas we got to fight through. There's 60. Come on, 61, 62. Muscle your way through it. 64. Okay, if we can't get through 69, I think I'm going to hit the close button. If we get another shot up at 69 and can't get through it, I think I'm going to hit the close button. We'll see. Okay, there's 61, 62. Been up as high as 65 again. Come on, get up through it here. 63, there's 65. Come on, 65, 66. Let's go. One more push here. 61. I think we're going to make it to 80. There's 64, 65. Get through that 65 now. What do we have at 65? I don't have anything really at 65 that should be holding it up. Let's go. Come on, 62, 63. Get up through 60. There's 64. Come on, 64, 65. If we break 65, we may go all the way to it real quick. There's 63, 64. Come on, 65, 66. Come on, give me 65, 66. 62, 63, 65. Come on, hit through 65 to 66. That's a triple top now at 65. Let's fight through that 65. 44 on the stop, I guess. 64. Come on, get through 65 up here. 44 on the stop. There's 59, 58. There's 60. Come on. What are we doing up here? Let's get through 65. 44 on the stop. 63, 64. It's going to make it to 80. I'm telling you right now, it's going to get to 80. The question is, are we going to be able to stay in it? 64, 65, 66. Come on, 67, 68. You can do it. Let's go to 54, 52 on the stop. There's 74, 75. Go ahead and go all the way up. There's 76, 77, 78, 79. And we're going to bring this out right here at 74 and out. You had 420 orders short. You have 320 orders short at 80, and I'm out. Holy cow. No doubt, after watching that video, you got a really decent sense of what we were talking about in terms of volatility and activity today. You saw that it came down to within a couple of ticks down there in the 30s. Before it almost took me out down there before it ended up heading on up into our target. I did pull it out a little bit early, but we still got the lion's share of the profit on that move. It ended up being a 301 tick. Again, OTG Trade of the day, which is, again, what really is, in the end, is all that matters, is that we were able to pull out a nice victory on the day today. So if you're keeping up with the combine here, I am... Let's see. I'm going to look here. We're 57,196. And I need to be at 59,000. We're $1,800, 180 ticks away from completing the combine here with this paradigm shift that we have implemented in terms of this risk reduction management process that we're doing now here. And so, again, we're really close to completing this combine. I'll let you know how it goes. I'll continue to keep you updated on the progress. And just keep following the blog post here at the website. So, again, as always, I want to say thank you for spending time watching the videos and keeping up with the information here at the Oil Trading Group. And until tomorrow, I want to wish you good luck and good trading.